Hey guys, welcome back to MYC Uncensored with Satini.
And myself, Rashmita.
Nice to have you here.
Me too.
How are you? How are you today?
Good, thank you. How about you?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good.
So today we have a very interesting topic that I'm sure many of you young people can relate to, which is how does social media affect young girls?
Yeah, it's an interesting topic, isn't it?
There's,
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much that we can talk about. So,
Exactly.
so
It's gonna be a fun.
it's gonna be a long episode, but I guess we'll start. So, what is social media?
um, let's define social media. It's an interaction between the people, which we create, we share, and exchange our information and ideas through virtual communication. So let's say it's a part of communication as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's say like sometimes we got far from our relatives home, and at that time we can connect to each other, feels like, oh, we are close to them.
Yeah.
So we can know each other, what's going on, what's happening, like that. Yeah, it's a good, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like, I think it's very, what was it? In this time and day, I'm sure everyone has like internet access.
Yep.
So like, I'm sure everyone has social media these days. I know I do. Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
It's like a very important part of our life. Yeah, it's been like that. Yeah.
So like social media platforms, if you guys don't know, is like Instagram,
Yes.
Facebook,
Facebook, Twitter, and nowadays it's using Snapchat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what, Sadhini?
What?
Like back to days, it's like a trending. Social
Yeah.
media is also like a trending. I still remember back days. If you don't have Facebook, then it's like oh, that's like, oh, you don't have Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after that Instagram account, if you don't have Instagram, and then oh, you don't have Instagram.
That's
And
so
now
true.
it's like Snapchat. And then I also use Snapchat.
Yeah.
And then my friends also use it. And one day my friend told me, do you have a Snapchat account? And I said no. And she was like, oh, really? You don't have? And from that day, okay, let me connect with my friends, so that I
Yeah.
can see what's going on. And then after that, I opened my account, and then I'm connect with them. So it's like, let's say it's like a trending. Yeah, it's yeah.
No, for sure. It's like you have to have it. Like
Ye-
it's. Oh, I mean, not for me, but like
Mhm.
in society, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like, what, you don't have that platform?
Yeah,
like,
it's always
what-
a question mark if you
Yeah,
don't
are
have
you living
it.
under a rock? It's like,
Yeah,
no.
but it is good as well, and nowadays we don't have that time to talk each and every day.
Yeah.
That, and at least we access with that, so we can, they're gonna update, and we can see, oh, my friends are doing like this, oh, my friends is going here.
Yeah.
So we just automatically update it.
Yeah, nope, for
That's the
sure.
good things. Yeah.
But yeah, so like social media and even this podcast, it's on it's accessible on social media. It will
Yeah.
be on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and yeah, it's something that's complex. It's a complex type of thing because while there's positive things about it that like we spoke about, but
Yeah.
there's also the negative things.
Exactly.
So I think many can agree is that it can affect our body image,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
self-esteem and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Instagram models, and even if they come out and say, oh yeah, I used an app to look like this and that,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it could still really impact you even knowing that information,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, as you said, like, everything's has it a positive side and negative side. So if we use it as a like positive way, it's gonna be like effective and then useful for us. But everything, if we take it as a negative, then it won't be good for us. As you said, body image, which is like, I think nowadays in social media that is very important, because of body image, like people are having anxiety, depression, and also they want to follow, what's going on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't go like that,
And it's the unrealistic like
Yes, that's right.
expectations.
Yeah. And as you said, we have to be very sure that social media is not like, realistic, and then it's just unrealistic. So we have to be aware of that, I guess, isn't it?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And I think it doesn't help with the society setting these standards. Like you have to be, I mean, what's the trends now? Like before it was like you have to be like curvy with a
yeah,
big
yeah,
booty
yeah.
and all
Yeah,
that stuff,
yeah, yeah,
plastic
right, yeah, right.
surgery. And then now apparently like, celebrities are getting rid of their
Yes,
surgery and all that
yes,
stuff.
that's
So
right.
it's like of course if you're a young girl or
Mhm.
just any person out there, you're gonna see that stuff and be like, oh, I should save up
Yeah.
my money to get
Yeah,
this surgery
that's right.
so
Yeah.
I can look better, get more likes and stuff. But
mm.
in reality, that stuff doesn't really matter. But
Ye-
you're still young, so you don't
Yeah, you don't have to
think
care
you
about
don't
that.
you
yeah.
don't think about that.
Yes, that's
you
right.
know?
Yeah. If you think about then it's not good for you,
Mm.
It's like waste of time. Why you think just go with the flow. Yeah. Whatever you have, whatever is it, just go with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's the importance of self-love. But
That's right.
That's a different topic, so
Yeah.
stay
But-
tuned for that.
Yeah.
But no, definitely.
Yeah.
And then also another effect is cyberbullying.
Yeah, which is I think that's the very current,
Mm.
problem nowadays, cyberbullying.
Mhm.
As using certainly we can hear as well, like nowadays there are a lot of hackers,
Yeah.
and then from like they are just what to say, like they are just using people by their different account that
Yes, yes.
it's like so much bullying nowadays. And guys, if you feel like you're also the victim of bullying, and then you are also the part of cyberbullying, then you have to consult with the senior, or let's say like if you are in school, you can consult with your teacher and then your supervisor. You can go upper, so you won't be that victim.
Yep.
Yeah. And I want to say that please be aware of cyberbullying. Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cyberbullying is it's nothing, what do you call it? It's nothing.
But it's everything.
It's nothing small. Like
Yes.
you'd think that, it's my opinion and all that stuff. Or
Yes.
like, if I don't like something, if you write that someone's ugly or something,
Mhm.
like you have to think back. You have to really think about how much that one comment can impact someone's life
Exactly.
forever.
That's right.
I've
That one word can make people's lives change,
Mhm.
so we have to be very careful with that. And
Mhm.
then and while we using our social media, we also get some like this kind of sometimes we just get messages, just we
like
don't know.
spam
So
and scammy.
spam and like that. So
Yeah.
we have to be very aware of that.
Mm.
So I think sometimes we get I want to say you one thing, okay?
Yeah.
Especially it happens like when we are in the end of the year. It's also like a cyberbullying, isn't it? Like how we do the tax return. And at that time, I don't know. It's a part of social media. I'm not, but I got a call like that,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
at
yeah.
that time we had a lot of call,
Mm.
and then saying that this,
Yeah.
oh your tax number is like that.
Mm.
But don't be afraid at that time, because they are just using the miscommunication, misinformation just to manipulate you. So if we believe on them, they think that we're going to tell the information and they will hack more information from us, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just be aware of that, like could be call, messages,
Mm-hmm.
just be aware, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And as Rashmita said, like, if you are experiencing this, then there's people that you can reach out to.
Yeah.
So if you're a student or something, maybe your teacher, if you're getting cyberbullied from students at your school, what else? At work, you'll tell your supervisor and
Yes,
stuff, because
that's right.
that kind of behavior is just
Mhm.
unacceptable. And yeah, it can have like a huge impact on people's mental health
Exactly.
and then affect them physically
Sure,
and
for
all that
sure.
stuff. What else?
Um, yes.
It can be addictive.
Yes.
I'm
Very,
guilty of
very,
this a little bit.
very, very important part is very addictive.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Social media is like an addiction. The more you use, the more you are used to with that.
Yeah. Mhm.
So we have to maintain that level.
Yeah.
Like first, let's say we have to just organize our time. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what time we're gonna use? We have to be very careful with our time.
Yep.
We have to focus on our study as well. At home we have our personal life also. So we're gonna use on social media also. Yeah. So we just have to be very organized on time, so that nobody can be addicted in social media. And then like, it could be social media, anything. If you are addicted, then it's very dangerous and it's very harmful to get away from there. So it's better not to go there. Yeah, isn't it? So we just go on organizing the time. Yeah, that's
It's something. It's like a guilty pleasure. Like, it's bad for you, but you
Yeah.
still do it anyways.
yes, that's
like
right. Yeah.
especially I'm sure, well, I hope many people can relate, but like on TikTok, like when you're swiping, it's like, oh yeah, let me go to bed at 8 so I can like
Yes.
watch some videos, and then it's like 3 o'clock and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to go to sleep.
Oh yeah, as you said, now TikTok is the very, 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 higher top level of
Yeah.
social media nowadays. Even let's say Satini, even I said, like, sometimes I do that according to that time, but sometimes it doesn't go.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's okay sometimes, but not
Uh-huh.
every day. Sometimes it's okay, and then let's say, like, okay, I'll go to bed and then I watch TikTok for another, let's say half an hour or 15 minutes, then I go to bed. But sometimes it doesn't happen,
Yeah.
and then it's just affecting our sleeping pattern, and it's just affecting our mood, because it's like the more you scroll, the more interesting things you see, and then the more awake you are,
Yep.
and then that makes you crazy. So yeah, I just
So
want to mention that as well. So sometimes it's okay, not bad, and not every time. Yeah.
And I think parents now, when they give their children's phones or something, especially on the iPhones, there's screen time.
Yep.
So, or even young people that have iPhones, it shows you, you used your phone an average of, I don't know, 20 hours a week or something like that. Like mine, I always look at mine and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I have to like cut back. Or sometimes
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
good.
or sometimes I'm like, oh, I actually used it less than I thought I did. So,
But it's
just
okay.
small stuff like
Sometimes
that.
we will go lower than our scheduled time,
Yeah.
and sometimes we go higher. But that's okay sometime, but
Yeah.
not every day. Yeah, as I said. Yeah.
It'll be good to just set like a healthy routine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we want to say. All we want to say is just be healthy.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Because if we can sit here all day and tell you,
oh,
don't go on your phones and stuff, but it's easier said than done. And
yeah.
we're being realistic here. Like half of you
Yep.
are gonna be like, nah,
Yep.
like,
That's
I
right.
don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep using my phone,
Yeah.
and that is okay.
That is okay.
Because I will too.
Yeah. You're right.
And then back on social media, like especially Instagram and stuff, FOMO, so fear of missing out.
Yep. That
So
is-
I think Coachella, Coachella? It's like a big festival over in, where is it? America.
Oh.
And there's like heaps of artists that perform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's like a 2-day something. Don't quote me on that. But it's some people I'm sure that aren't able to go. They don't have the funds, or they're too young, and they'll see those performances and see people in the crowd having fun, and then you're just at home. So that's like fear of missing out. Like,
let's say here in Australia, Ramadan right now it's having the street festival
Oh yes.
at nighttime. Yeah.
Oh yes.
It's similar like
yeah,
that,
I had
isn't it?
FOMO. I was like, oh my gosh, I really wanted to go, but I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also the fear of missing out when we look at the social media, and then our friends and families are gone there and joining the festival,
Yeah.
and we feel like, oh, we are not going, we are missing
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
like that. Yeah, that is also the one reason that people start thinking too much and feel like, oh, anxiety on that,
Yeah.
like, oh, why shouldn't I go and attend, but sometimes we should not be like that. We just go with our way, if you got time and visit there, go and visit, and sometimes it doesn't happen according to our schedule, and that's fine. Maybe next time, just take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me share my experience.
Mhm.
I think just 2 weeks ago that one of our friend is coming from the interstate,
Yeah.
from Canberra, and she's our close friend.
Mhm.
We used to work together, but unfortunately she got to interstate, and then but every time she came to Sydney, she visit us, and then we go for dinner. We had some fun.
Mhm.
And then, on that day also, we planned to go for dinner. And after that, okay, like after having dinner, we will go to the festival.
Yeah.
Right now it's happening the Ramadan.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're planning to go Lakemba, and then we had our dinner, we had fun. And then after that, I think by the time it was like 10 o'clock like that. And then we plan to go, but it's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
And
it's
then we guess like, oh, it's we are in the late come, and from there we have to go Lakemba, and by the time we come home it will be late,
Yeah,
so
mhm.
better we just like, oh, not to go. And then, but in the same time we felt regret as well. Oh no, we have to go,
because he's always like do this.
yeah, because no, everyone is going, and then I also want to post it and Instagram. Oh, we are there, we've been there,
Yeah.
and then but we didn't wait. And then it's like it's in a way it happened to me also. Oh, why we not going? I want to go and
Yeah.
post, but no, we didn't, and it's okay,
Mhm.
and later we feel like, okay, it's okay, maybe next time.
Yeah.
So we
yeah.
don't know when is the next time. Could be next year or yeah. So it just go with the flow. If it is happen, it's okay. If it is not also, that's fine. Just wait for the time.
Mhm.
So that's my experience.
Thank you.
That's
for
what I feel as well. As
And
you
you-
said,
are you still
as
thinking
you
about
said,
it?
yeah, as you said, that fear of missing out.
Yeah.
It happens to me also, but I said, okay, it's fine. Let it be.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
next time. So I just leave it.
Is
and
it really fine? Is it really fine, or are you lying?
Should I say that? It's
No, I'm just joking. I'm just
yeah.
joking.
It wasn't fine that time, but it's fine now. It's
Mm,
okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Her
just-
face doesn't
I
really
just-
look like it, guys.
I just speak to myself, Rashmida, that's fine, okay? Maybe
to
next
convince
time,
yourself.
just okay. At least you had fun with your friends,
Yeah, yeah.
that had a together dinner, and that's fine. Yeah, I said okay. Yeah, but it was a good experience.
Mm.
Yeah,
We love that. We love that. Thank you for sharing your experience.
you're welcome.
But yeah, like I feel like we've been talking about the negatives, but there's definitely some positives,
Exactly.
and that's probably why this podcast even came about.
Mm-hmm.
Just using the online platform that's accessible for, young females in the area, or even around the world. Like if you're from around the world, then hello, international view.
Yes.
I don't know if we've made it that far, but like the platform allows us to
Connect.
connect, reach out to people that
Yeah.
that might not know that there's
Exactly.
services like us, like the youth center or community centers that can help
Exactly,
them.
yes. Could be anywhere, Yeah.
That can help them with information,
Mhm.
or meet other young girls, that are like probably experiencing things that you experience. So say, I don't know, there might be a girl out there that doesn't know what periods are, or she thinks that she's the only one,
Yes.
experiencing
Yeah.
periods,
Mhm.
which is another topic that will come later
Yep.
for you guys. But yeah, what else?
It's let's talk about positive, as you said.
Yeah.
Social media is a very good platform to connect people. Let's say, like, for instance, we are here. From my family is in overseas,
Yeah.
Is it not possible to go every day overseas and then come then visit and come back, isn't it?
No.
But this makes very easy. And then because of this platform, we can connect with them, and it feels like we are close around. It doesn't make any like long distance.
Yeah.
I know for sure for like let's say like face to face we are very far, but for virtually we connect with each other. So yeah, it's a good platform. And also Satayni, I guess from this social media, from this virtual, people are getting lot of job opportunities, lot of information, and then lot of expressing their feelings. Sometimes we are not able to express our feelings with our friends, with our families, and sometimes if we speak in front of platform, then we'll be okay, and then we can express our feeling and we'll be fine. Yeah. That's the good one as well. And from the this platform also, people are knowing to each other, and they are getting a lot of opportunities. Let's say could be like artists, people who have let's talk about let's talk about like TikTok. Nowadays is very trending. And then people sometimes they are shy in front of face to face, but they can do it in front of the social media, and where people can see, and then people can offer them like could be job, like that. And then they said they will gain more confident, I guess, from there. That's the very good part for me. That's very, it's connecting people. That's all.
Yep. And you can connect. It's very quick and simple these days.
That's
and
right.
for the most part, there's like free Wi-Fi, like almost everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah.
Like here at the youth center, we have free Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
We have computers. If any young people need to use a phone or something, then we give like there's a phone for them.
Even let's talk about our youth center as well. Like we have a lot of youth here, and then they are meeting their friends. They are with us, chatting with us, playing games. And let's talk about their family. That they are a little bit not that far, but at least they have a distance. So their family also can call and then, hey, so where are you? And then they can say, oh, I'm here, mom, dad, or like sibling. So they will be more secure. Oh, my kids are in right place. Yeah, that is also the good way, isn't it?
Especially Messenger.
Yes,
exactly. A lot of the young.
So it's the video call. You can't cheat.
A lot of the young people, if they don't know their like parents' number or something, then they'll just quickly message them. On Messenger.
That's right. Yeah.
So if it wasn't for Messenger, I don't know what's gonna happen. But and then it can also be empowering and inspirational for a lot of people. Seeing other people when they and it's good. Like it's a lot of people feel comfortable enough to share their like mental health experiences.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Whether that's on YouTube or Twitter or something, and then it's good. Like a young person can see those videos or tweets or something and be like, oh, I'm going through that like that person. Like I can relate.
Yes.
And and then
they will be more empowerment. They will be more positive. More confident. Oh, the people going same situation is happen like this, why not me? So they will be more powerful, which is good. As I said earlier that people may feel shy in front of face to face in real life, but they can do in the social platform, so which is good.
But
that is also making their confidence level higher.
For sure.
Which is very good.
Yeah.
We are having fun, isn't it? It's very interesting topic. I know it's very large, but we are trying to minimize.
But I guess we'll kind of just sum things up for now. If you're ever interested and want to know, to listen to more on like what we have to say about more this topic,
could be topic, any topic.
Just feel free to let us know because we'd love to. But I think we can agree that social media can have a significant impact. both positively and negatively.
Yes.
And you know, it's important for all of us, parents, educators, even young people, to be aware of the effects and how
It's
and
impacting, yeah.
the impact and the importance
Yeah.
of developing healthy social media habits.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have positive and negative
Mhm.
impact, but we have to be, you know, we have to
Balance it.
know, balance that positive and negative is going in the same way, so we are not in the wrong track, you know.
Yep.
So we'll go right way by using the social media.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's it from us today. Do you have any last ending comments?
What I would say is, we already spoke about the positive and negative. So as I said, you know, just be aware of social media, their positive and negative impact, and then just use it in a good way. That's all I want to say. And thank you for listening us, guys. We had a lot of fun discussing on our topic. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. If you guys have any topics that you want us to speak about, then feel free to head over to retrospring.net/MYC Uncensored. Anything you say there is anonymous, so don't worry. And then all our other information, if you want to access the podcast anywhere else or our social media, as we were speaking about, everything's in the description. But anyways, take care, guys, and we'll see you on another episode. Bye.
Bye.